I think with the questions being asked this morning, that's probably the one question that we probably will all agree on in terms of what we look for in the characteristics of a leader. And that's really what we're talking about here, are people who will lead the public school district here in Jackson. I'm the product of public schools. All of my children and my grandchildren are in public schools or products of public schools. So I think we all have an affinity toward public schools. If we don't, we should because that's, where we train our kids and where we look to the future in terms of what's going to happen in this city. And so I would be looking for a school board member who brings leadership characteristics to the job and approach it from a leadership standpoint. But beyond that, they would necessarily have to have compassion for education. I mean, there's nothing like having a passion and compassion for public education. That's the only way they can thrive. It's being attacked from all sides. People denigrate the public school systems right now all across the country. They think it isn't working. And we have to demonstrate that it does work by appointing people who have integrity, who have leadership characteristics, who have a passion for public education. So I'd be looking for that person. And they would not necessarily have to have a child presently in the public school system. I think plenty of people can bring that same sort of passion to that job because they really understand the necessity of public education. So that wouldn't necessarily be a criteria to have a child in the public school system or even had a child in the public school system. I think people can still have that drive and motivation to make things better for our children. As long as they bring those leadership characteristics, as long as they have that passion, and as long as they have that integrity,